How about some Tuesday night hoops in the Garden? Jalen Brunson just named the Eastern Conference Player of the Week on Monday, bringing in the Knicks to take on the Celtics. And Jaylen Brown coming off his fourth career triple-double and a win over the Cavs on Sunday. We've got the 500th regular season meeting between the Knicks and the Celtics. Let's get into it. Just a couple of Knicks Hall of Famers hanging out, you know. Yeah, Spike Lee winning 2024. We got Patrick Ewing in 08. They're in the Garden tonight to take on the Knicks and the Celtics. That's just game one of our Tuesday night doubleheader. Then we're going to go to the West Coast. We've got the Thunder. Oh, they're just sitting pretty right now. 20-1, no big deal. They're going to be taking on the Golden State Warriors. No Steph Curry, so a lot of Jimmy Butler we're going to see. And we're going to talk both of those games as we get you set for a Tuesday night doubleheader. And here we are. It's time for NBA Showtime. Welcome back into the studio. Maria Taylor alongside the Hall of Famers. We've got T-Mac, Vince Carter, Carmelo Anthony here with you. And guys, I'm just glad we're back together again. It took a while. You know, we had one on the West Coast in Vegas. I don't know where you were. And Vince was working hard, obviously.
This is on the sideline.
Right. I was in studio yesterday.
You were.
That's true. That's true.
I held it down while y'all were out.
Yes, you did.
You did great.
Where was she?
Yeah. I was
she
watching.
Was out watching.
I was chilling. Okay.
I was watching too.
Honestly, we're moving on. Let's go back down history lane. 4 years ago, the Grizzlies, guess what? They defeated the Thunder 152-79. It was the largest margin of defeat in NBA history. 73 points. Yeah, and that was the Thunder's 22nd game of the season. It dropped their record to 6 wins and 16 losses. And you know what? The only current Thunder player who played in that game was Lou Dort. SGA, he was out with a concussion, so he was on the bench. But look how far this team has come. It's actually pretty impressive what they've been able to do. That season they finished 24-58, by the way. But now they're sitting at 20-1.
Yeah.
That's the second best start through the first 21 games. And you see the 2015-2016 Warriors won 73 games that season. I think Melo said it when we were in OKC, when they were hanging their banners, when they were getting their rings. He said, guess what the Thunder are going to do?
Yes,
win 70 games.
They're going to win 70 games.
And they're on the pace, Melo.
They're on the pace.
Hold on. 70 or 70 plus?
I said 70.
Okay, just 70. We don't know if they're going to break the record.
I didn't take the plus. I said 70.
Okay, well, that's our game number 2. We've got the Thunder taking on the Warriors. And earlier today, A.J. Mitchell, he had an interview during Morning Shoot-Around with Ashley Shamity. Take a listen.
AJ, you guys off to a historic start to the season. What's been the common denominator with just the 20 wins thus far?
I think we treat every game like it's a new one. I feel like our mentality is 0-0. We don't worry about what happened in the past. We just focus on the moment. And every single game we try to win it, play all 48. So that's really our mentality.
And AJ, you personally have had a good start to the season. I know some injuries, you've had extended playing time and just really capitalizing on it. What's something that you make sure you do every time you step out on the floor?
I think just giving my all on both ends of the floor, just being aggressive and enjoying the moment. I think for me, it's a blessing being able to play in this league and play that much. So I think just taking it all in.
And having a guy like Shai as a leader of this team, what are some of the things you take away from him, either from his game or just him as a person and a professional?
I think his work ethic. I think seeing him in the gym, the first one in the gym, the last one to leave. I think when you have your main guy doing that, I feel like it sends a message to the whole team. So he's a great leader for us, and it's awesome to be able to play with him.
AJ, thank you so much. Good luck tonight.
Of course, thank you.
All right, thanks, AJ. Thanks, Ashley. AJ only able to play in 36 games last season, so it's great to see him lock in for at least the first 21 games of this one. But he talks about Shai, his professionalism. That's the head of the snake, essentially, for the Thunder. What have you seen that's different from even a season ago from SGA?
From SGA or the OKC?
Let's start with SGA.
Okay, with SGA, I think SGA is playing at an MVP level right now this early in the season. I mean, we always talk about his pace. We always talk about how he controls the game. But he's doing something different this year. He's added something else to his game. He's added a little twist to his game. You're not going to speed him up. Once he get left, he knows that they trying to catch him on the push off. But now he's doing something else when it comes to the offensive end of the game. He's one of the only players that I see that continues to keep adding these small nuances to his game. He's great. And he's still trying to be greater than what he is right now. So what he's doing is special this part of the season, so far in the season, and he's only going to continue to, get better and better.
Hunger is what I've seen from him. Like, he's playing like he's never won MVP.
And like, it's like, yeah, I did that last year.
Sure.
But this year is what's in front of me. This is what's on my plate. And that's my goal. And he's done that. And like AJ said, and all of them have said about him, is like when your best player works the hardest, puts the most work in, holds himself accountable, holds the team accountable, everybody buys in. So they've all bought into how he plays. And not only is he leads by example, but you can tell he's vocal. He's a vocal leader as well, and he's ascending because of that as also.
You know, we say understanding the moment, like he understands his moment, their moment. You only have so many windows in the NBA that you are a championship contending team, right? We see 4 years ago where they were and see where they are. Right.
24 wins.
Right. And see where they are today. So I think it's just really about understanding my moment, my place in time, and where I'm at, what team, what position I'm in, and I'm gonna take full advantage of that.
He's playing like he wants the MVP again.
Yeah,
like it's he wants MVP again. I mean, he's at what 32 a night. Like his efficiency is elite. Like his pace of the game, the way he controls the game. I said that already, but you know I love to keep harping on that. He cut his turnovers down, right, which was something that he really paid attention to when we talk about adding something else on to his game.
What I love about what Shai is doing, Shai didn't get caught up into what the league is doing in a barrage of threes or what they're saying or what they're saying, right?
Absolutely.
He's sticking to his game. And like Melo's saying, he's adding these new things every single year. He's coming back, making him that much more dynamic on the offensive end. But let's not forget, this guy straps up on the defensive end,
he's
too.
The best two-way, he's the best two-way player in the NBA.
For sure.
Two-way guard in the NBA.
And that's one of the things I was going to say about their defense, that the other side of the ball. I mean, I was writing some notes down, and like, they're first in a lot of categories on the defensive side as well, like not just offensively. And that tells it all. I mean, they say defense wins championships. Well, he and they are doing just that. They're tied on the string. Everybody understands game plan, what they're going to do in game plan. If a guy gets beat, guess what? You have another line of defense to deal with. The bigs, everybody shares the ball, and they're tied on that string. That's a tough team to beat, like the old San Antonio Spurs.
And it's interesting, too, because there's certain pieces. J-Dub has played in 2 games, by the way. You say everything you said about SGA, and he has sat out the fourth quarter of 10 of the 20 games that they've won.
Yeah.
What we're seeing is not even like the complete full potential of this team. But let's get to some of those pieces that are imperative, Chet Holmgren being one of them. But all the steps forward that all of the complementary pieces are taking is why the Thunder are exceeding at this level.
Thanks to the L.A. Clippers. For that.
74-point loss right there.
Right. Nah, I mean, when I look at this team, they're complete, right? They're so complete. And when you talk about versatility and matching up with any team that your opponent, being able to match up with that team and being able to, create mixed matches with your personnel. I like OKC because of their depth, right? They're showing you that we're not afraid to play some of these younger guys on our roster, give them, let them get their feet wet, because we might need them in the playoffs or later on in the season when some of our guys are tired. But what I love about these guys, you just said it. SGA has missed 10 of the last 21 fourth quarters. I don't think that's ever been done. That is insane. So it goes back to what we were saying about that 70. They don't have to work hard to get to 70.
Not at all. I'm going to go back to the notes real quick before we wrap this up.
Get in the notebook.
No, look, they are 20-1 with the best defense in the NBA.
Yes.
Right? They holding teams to just 103 points per 100 possessions. And the gap between them and the next best defense is bigger than the gap from number 2 all the way down to number 23. If they're not preparing themselves to be another dynasty, then I don't know what they're doing.
And what's crazy, we started with that loss because that season they only won 24 games. The next season they had 40 wins. The next season they were the 1 seed. The next season they won a title. And it seems like there's no slowing down for the Thunder now. And you're going to see them tonight at the end of our doubleheader. I love that you guys are dueling with your notebooks. It's so cute.
They gave us the notebooks. We got to use it.
T-Mac. Right. In my brain. His papers are turned over. All right, we'll talk more about the Knicks and Celtics when we come back. Tomorrow, we will be officially 75 days out from the 2026 NBA All-Star Game at the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles. And to celebrate, the league and the Clippers are launching All-Star Home Court Hoops. It's a community initiative offering LA area families the opportunity to receive a free NBA All-Star branded outdoor basketball hoop, just like the one you're seeing here in Studio One. Now, 75 hoops are going to be given away every single day, with more than 6,500 hoops distributed between now and All-Star on February 15th. And if you're in LA, you're invited to share your story for a chance to receive one of the hoops distributed each day. I think it would look good in your driveway, so make sure you share. All right, we're going to get you caught up on some of the Player of the Month awards. Today, the NBA announcing the Kia Monthly Awards, and in the Eastern Conference, Pistons guard Cade Cunningham. What has he been showing you so far, Melo?
Cade, man, Cade, you know what Cade does, man. Cade is leading these Detroit boys. He's on a tear right now. Player of the month. He deserves it. He's leading them boys. Again, he's in the MVP talk right now.
100%, averaging over 28 points and 9 assists a game. In the Western Conference, the Kia Western Conference Player of the Month is the Joker, T-Mac. What are you seeing from him?
I'm seeing that this is the best player in the world for the last 3 to 4 years. I mean, this guy's just making the game easy. It seems like he just mastered basketball.
He's the only player in the league averaging a triple-double, led Denver to 14-5 record. And now the Kia Rookies of the Month. The Hornets forward Con Knipple won the award in the Eastern Conference, and Mavs number 1 pick Cooper Flagg was the Western Conference Rookie of the Month. The last 6 games, he's been averaging 21, 7, and 4, so coming on strong late. And these are a pair of former Duke teammates. They're the first Rookie of the Month winners from the same college since the NBA began the award. VC, sorry about that, bud.
That's all right.
Where your Tar Heels at? What are they doing? Okay. Last but not least, the Defensive Players of the Month in the Eastern Conference, Toronto Raptors swing guard, the Swiss Army knife, Scotty Barnes, the only player in the NBA with 30 or more steals and 30 or more blocks. And in the Western Conference, Thunder guard Cason Wallace. He is one of the 3 OKC players nominated for the monthly award, along with Lou Dort and Chet Holmgren. And they could win an award any day of the week. They're the best, obviously, and they're on the call tonight from the Garden. Mike Tirico, Reggie Miller. I'm glad they got your lights on back there. I see they shut it down in the building. You guys still look great.
Well, thank you, Maria. We appreciate that. They may just keep that Defensive Player of the Month award in Oklahoma City the whole year.
It could be like 5 guys, 6 guys.
Just pass it around the locker room. Well, speaking of guys, we got a couple of great guys, a couple of great Jaylens we're going to see. You say Knicks-Celtics just kind of gets you excited. It sounds like a big basketball game and a big-time star game, and we have it. What have you seen as Jaylen Brown has been asked, without Jason Tatum, to not only lead the team in points and other stuff, but also be the guy who has to carry the rest of his guys through this season?
I think a lot of people have forgotten he was a finals MVP on this championship run. And again, when you don't have that other guy that you usually throw the ball to in Tatum to be your go-to guy, he has grown into that spot, coming off a triple-double just against Cleveland. And these guys trust him. He's been in these situations before, and he knows how to lead. And they got off to a rough start, but he's been the one shining bright for the Celtics, especially for Coach Mazzulla, a guy that they can really rely on.
And you've seen a ton of Jalen Brunson, obviously, with the Knicks. We saw last year all of his clutch points. They haven't been in a lot of clutch, tight situations this year, but that doesn't mean Jalen Brunson hasn't been fabulous.
Look, I think Mike Brown has been a godsend for Jalen Brunson. And the reason why I say that, the Knicks offense was very predictable the last 3 years. And teams used to load up on Brunson. He would bring the ball up and you would load your whole defense to him. Now they are very much less predictable. They understand that when he comes to initiate it, he could be the 3rd or 4th option. The ball has energy. Those 3 guys that are in the studio, they understand when I say the ball has energy.
You know what?
It will find you.
I've heard it. Can you come in here, sir?
Yes, I'll tell you.
I've heard enough about
someone
him
knows
talking
more
about Jalen Brunson.
Knicks.
Will you come in here? Can you tell him about Jalen Brunson's season? Tell him about Jalen Brunson's season so far.
The man's doing it. He's like MVP character. I know we got the guy in OKC, but in New York, Brunson. And his daddy's on the bench.
That's it. Assistant coach. It's so nice to see you two together.
You know, we talk about it all the time. People think that we hate each other.
No.
And it's completely false. It's nothing but love right here.
Good.
Love now. It's love now. It wasn't so much years ago.
20 years ago.
Spike, you sit next to him courtside the next 2.5 hours. I'll go sit in your seat. See you guys tonight for the Knicks and the Celtics at the top of the hour.
Appreciate it. We might as well just add Spike to the show.
Hey,
To the show.
Spike is at TD Garden.
You're
not
right.
the Garden. I just wanted to clarify that.
To be crystal clear, it's a road game.
It's a road game, so they're in the TD Garden.
All right. Ahead of tonight's game, there's a fresh way to get into the action with the Peacock scorecard. It's like fantasy sports meeting bingo. Choose your card and then track your predictions in real time. Get your card locked in now on Peacock TV or the mobile app. All right, SGA. Let's talk about him even a little bit more. Right now, sitting on top with 683 points scored this season. Remember, last year, he led the league in total points, scoring just shy of 2,500 points. We kind of talked about him a little bit, but VC, T-Mac, the Cousins, can we break down what we're seeing from SGA so far?
Well, the Cousins about to break down a little SGA. You talked about SGA's ability to score. Well, SGA can score when he wants to, how he wants to, against whoever he wants to, and that's what we want to highlight here. You see, now they're going to run a double action for him, but he said, no, let me get the ball, run it. Double action here. Now, pause it. He said, here, he's just working his way down the line, okay? I'm just going to wait. You're going to switch. That's fine. Run it. You want to switch again? That's fine. It doesn't matter in SGA's mind who he's going to get now. Double team. Oh, I'm going to hesitate. Wait. Get to my move, my bag. His footwork is phenomenal. His ability to make tough shots against any defender in the league is impeccable. Cuzzo, what you got?
Mind you, this is Jeremy Grant that he's going. He's a pretty damn good defender. But with SGA, it really doesn't matter. It's all about getting this guy off balance, right? Can we run that back? Now let's go. Go. All right, we're getting the matchup that we want, right? He wants Jeremy Grant. He's going to get him off balance. Now, I don't know what type of defense this is. Looks like he wanted to come and take that double, but he didn't. Left SGA out there by himself. Now, with SGA, in these situations, you see it's 4 minutes. This is the guy, this is a luxury to have. They have a bunch of scorers on their team, but when all said and done, towards the end of the game, this guy right here is going to bring you home with isolation ball. He is the number one isolation player by number in history. Mm-hmm. And that's 1.4 points a game.
And if we run it a little further down, here's what they do a great job of. Pause it right here. Look at the spacing. All right? The reason he was hesitant, you know why? Because this young man has been playing great basketball. You know why this is spaced out? Because he's a shooter. You know why? Because he's a shooter. And because he's a loud threat in the shooter. They do a great job of spacing the floor, and you have a decision to make. Now, if he beats his guy here, now this X5 has a decision to make. Do I stop the ball or do I give up the lob? If this guy sinks, guess what he has here? An open three. And if you close out here, you got the swing to AJ, who's been playing great basketball. They spread you out. They put you in situations where you're going to have to, here it is. You have everybody staying home because, I don't want to give my guy the open shot.
All I want to say is Melo, VC, and World. I never played with 4 shooters to operate in that type of space.
So that's different.
Could you imagine working in isolation with 4 shooters out on the court with you? What would you do? Mel, what would you do?
Oh, my God, I'm getting to it.
First of all, we don't feel bad for you. We don't feel, it's like, I never got to, we don't feel bad?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm looking at this clip, and SGA is averaging 32 points, and he has 4 great shooters out on the floor with him. That's a luxury to have, man. As a player and as a team, that's going to be unbeatable.
You might as well swing on over there, because with tonight's DraftKings Sportsbook update, welcome in our sports betting expert, Jay Croucher. Jay's in the building. What you got for us tonight?
Maria, it's Tuesday night, so we're playing King of the Court at DraftKings. All customers get one shot at a share of $1 million in bonus bets. The key is to select the player who leads the association tonight in points, rebounds, and assists combined. First choice, I'm taking the MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Melo mentioned this. Shai's underrated superpower is that he never turns the ball over. Just 1.8 turnovers per game. Shai, he's like an elite quarterback that never takes sacks. He's a metronomic 32, 33 a game and should get wherever he wants against the Warriors. Second choice, I'm taking Jaylen Brown, a no-brainer all-star. Brown is in career best form. He's shooting 59% on long twos this year, SGA-type areas. In what should be a close game against the Knicks, expect Brown to be Boston's main source of offense, as he so often is, Maria.
All right, appreciate it, Jay, as he drops the mic, and he's going to head home for dinner because he runs out of the studios so very
Little
fast.
bro,
What's
I need
up,
a pair of them
Brown?
sneakers, man.
Yes.
Send me some of those.
Hey, we're talking
and I need them
Brown
autographed, too.
Back.
He leading right now, though, Mac.
Yeah, he doing his thing.
Peacock Performance View, it's a new way to watch the NBA. It features real-time stats, analytics. It'll bring you a little bit closer to the game. And just click on Performance View. It's available for tonight's game, but only on Peacock. And after tonight's Knicks-Celtics game, don't miss the latest installment of MJ Insights to Excellence. How did a special clause in Michael's contract become the driving force that propelled him throughout his career? You're going to have to stay tuned after the game to find out. And I said it a little bit earlier, but tonight is the 500th regular season meeting between the Knicks and the Celtics. That's the most games between two teams in NBA history. And guess what? Jalen Brunson taking part in it, and he's the leader of this team, Melo.
You know what we do when we go into TD Garden, JB. We're going to get this win tonight. The Knicks is going to get this win tonight. Jalen Brunson is going to lead the Knicks to this team.
Over, under 30.
For JB?
Yeah.
He's going to get 30.
Okay.
Over.
Mm-hmm. What about you?
I mean, I got to go.
You don't have to do anything.
But you watch the game.
No, that's real. He gets an easy 30.
Easy 30 tonight?
No, he historically, when he plays, he gets an easy 30.
He shows up. Listen, he shows up on that.
He's going to do it tonight. Because he's going on the block.
Yeah.
Peyton Pritchard.
He's going to get to his spots. We're going to clear that side out for him.
Let him get
Josh Hart, Lord, go screen.
Sure.
I like the surge in Celtics, man.
I like the fact that we brought up Peyton Pritchard. Let's talk about it. Coming off a 42-point game.
Hey,
T-Mac, you got to break down.
Let's talk about PP. Let's talk about PP.
See what he did over
Hey, let's talk about PP. You know what I'm saying? PP. Look, first 5 seconds of the game. Boy, hey, that's when you talking about preparation meets opportunity.
Yes.
Man, he taking advantage of that. Look, he's probing right here. I don't know what's going on with Cleveland defense, but he's surely exploiting them. Just getting to his spots, mid-range, it's not dead, ladies and gentlemen. Melo will tell you that.
Absolutely.
Having patience right here. Oh, Garland,
come here, dance champ.
Yeah, come in my dance class, young fella. Just step back 3. This man was in his bag in this game, and he's going against premier guards, and that's Garland and Donovan Mitchell.
Get back to
right here, got a shot block, still got patience. Big man is open right there,
That's
but
confidence.
man,
That's
look,
confidence.
Yeah,
That's
he's
confidence.
like, nah, fam, I got this under control, all the way under control.
He's the biggest reason why Boston has turned around their season.
When you
his growth is the biggest reason.
He's gonna have 25 tonight.
How many points he had in that game?
What he's going
42.
17,
On 6 of 11 shooting.
He needed that 42 in Cleveland. He needed that 42 to get his spark back. But he's the reason why that Boston season has turned around.
Hey, look, you're right. The last 8 games, shooting at 50% from the field, averaging 21 points. The first 12, he was just scoring 14 points a game. So that's kind of been the difference.
New role.
A new role. But can we just have a conversation about the Celtics? I don't know what we expected them to be without Jason Tatum, but what have they shown us, especially
Let's take our hat off to Jaylen Brown.
Boom.
Because Jaylen Brown is doing what he have to do to lead this organization, to lead this team. And he's stepping up, showing that he can lead and he can do this on his own along with everybody else.
Well, this is the guy who's taking advantage of an opportunity. Everybody said, what is he going to be? He's like, this is what I'm going to be, and I'm going to get us where we need to be.
And we're going to be right back.
Yeah, JB.